The long-delayed update video, Wrestling Kuni video, and the Wrestling Dontaku video is finally here, thank God, as just the update of what the hell's been going on the past 2 weeks. So, last Sunday, not Cinco de Mayo Sunday, Sunday before that, around like 8 or 9 o'clock, my power went out in my house while my computer and everything obviously was already on. And when I updated it back up, it was down for like 3 or 4 hours. Turn everything back on, and my computer has like a blue screen error. I just go, fuck, great, I'm gonna deal with this now. Because obviously that plan was, that Sunday was to upload the preview video for Wrestling Kuni and then the review. Now, however, the thing that sucks about this, the time it went down, was I was going to be out of town Monday and Tuesday. So it's like, shit, now I'm not going to be able to do any of that shit. So I get back Wednesday, and it's kind of been brought to like, well, I'm not going to be able to fix the computer. I'm just going to have to take all my files that are on this computer, copy it over, and reinstall Windows 10, the whole thing. So that takes a good process. It takes, took a while to move all the files over and then move them back. Basically, I get done around Monday. So now we're here to, May 6th or whatever. So obviously Wrestling Kuni and, very much both of Wrestling Dontaku shows have been gone. So I go, fuck, alright. So now I gotta update all my notes and put the notes onto new computer and whatnot. Now I get sick, and I'm just a coughing mess. I'm just like, there's no way I'm going to be able to upload anything. Might as well, because I'm just going to have to edit, like, all these coughs out. Finally, I'm healthy again now. I'm feeling good, feeling great, not coughing anymore. Now, and it's Saturday now. So now we're a week past Wrestling Dontaku shows, and almost 2 weeks past since Wrestling Kuni. But god damn it, here we are. I'm going to do just a shortened update, a little shortened review video. And so, start with Wrestling Kuni. Sucks GOD retained. I'm pretty much just over them as champs at this point. They're a fun team as far as an entrance and a look and a character perspective, but just in the ring, they just don't do anything for me anymore. They've faced all the teams they can face. It's just, they need to do something else, really. Jay White and Goto, of course, the main event, that is fine. Kind of went on a little too long. Just about 22 minutes, bell to bell, but it would have been nice if it was 17, 18 maybe. Shortened down a little bit, but, that's just kind of, if I had to nitpick it. Night 1 of Wrestling Dontaku, Jeff Cobb and Tai Chi. Never open-weight titles, just getting tossed around left and right. I'm torn. On one hand, I enjoy Tai Chi's work, but I think he just shouldn't have won, honestly. Jeff Cobb could be a big star. I get it if he's a guy that, he should at least be at the top of, like, WWE's radar. So maybe the New Japan office and Goto's just like, maybe we don't want to make him a bigger name here in Japan just for him to go to the WWE in the next year or something like that. But it's just, it is what it is. Main event-wise, it was Taichi Ishimori and Dragon Lee. Unbelievable. Amazing stuff here. So happy to see the Juniors main event a show. Anytime they do that. That's, not the best Super Juniors finals type of show. Crazy sequence with Ishii hitting a Canadian Destroyer, followed up by Dragon Lee hitting a Falcon Arrow. Ishimori countered the Orange Crush with a Rana. Dragon Lee fucking murdered him with a bicycle knee. And in the end, Dragon Lee won with the Orange Crush bomb. As then night 2 of Wrestling Dontaku, El Phantasmo makes his official debut, as kind of everybody kind of knew who he already was from the videos and stuff. Pretty cool that, like, I didn't know this until someone brought this to my attention, but El Phantasmo filmed all of his vignettes, and New Japan always does a tremendous job of their vignettes. I think it's kind of a lost art in wrestling today. Vignettes are so important, so great to putting over talent before they even get into the ring, and all of his was shot by him himself, and so that's a great job by him, specifically, because usually it's a credit to New Japan's guys for putting together those videos and stuff, but him doing it by himself, that's really cool. Obviously, very Devitt-like entrance gear with the light-up jacket and whatnot. I don't know if that's going to hurt him or help him, type of thing. Hilarious spot, though, post-match, where he teabags Will Ospreay with an ice bag that they always give him. That's just a great spot. That was so fucking funny. As Naito set the challenge to Ibushi at the Dominion show after the little six-man tag they had. Tanahashi and Jay White have an angle. White beats him down with a chair, tries to take out his arm, try to put his arm through a chair and then step on it. Or even use the chair, another chair, to hit Tanahashi's arm. Setting up for their Dominion match that's set. Hiroshi Tanahashi for Jay White. Evil versus Tomohiro Ishii, the co-main event. Inject this into my fucking veins. Awesome start with the shoulder block sequences. Ishii destroys Evil with a lariat. Evil kicks out at 2.9. Follows up with a brainbuster and he gets the win. Great stuff there from those two guys who, are always kind of that upper mid, not really into that high level of what the New Japan people are probably expecting of their top talent. So to have those two specifically have a great match with each other was great. And the main event, IWGP Heavyweight title match, Sonata versus Kazuchika Okada. Crowd behind Sonata at the start of the bell. Really no surprise for me going into this. Sonata was over in their first title match. There was a lot of people getting really behind him. So maybe from the outside perspective, maybe fans were like, why is, Sonata getting another title shot with Okada? It's not like he's going to beat him. But the crowd are behind him, so it's not like it's a wasted opportunity. And, sure. And also the way this match was put together, also, Sonata hit a moonsault in the back of Okada, goes for another one. Okada's, facing up, he gets his knees up. Sonata hits a Rainmaker on Okada, who kicks out a 2.99. Okada hits the twisting tombstone, follows up with the Rainmaker and retains, but I think the New Japan match was better, but Sonata was on the offensive part for almost all this match, and that's huge for him, and it's huge for credibility for him. I do hope, if the G1 and they're in the same block, I do hope Sonata gets a win over him. I think it really helps his credibility stance, as far as maybe one day, he's still 31, he could still get that run. I think, obviously, it's really between him. There's a couple of handful of guys that are just on the outskirts of that fucking main event run. It's Sonata, it's Ishii, it's Hiroki Goto. Those kind of three come to mind specifically. The bridesmaids, but they're not the bride. And one of them, I think, will get a title shot. And if there is going to be one of them, will not only get a title shot, but get a IWGP Heavyweight title run. I think it'd be awesome for Ishii, because I think he could do it, because he can be either a transitional champion or whatnot, and it'd be awesome to be like, hey, he fucking got it, he won it, he's an awesome talent. But Sonata, it's kind of like, for me, he's either got to have a good reign, or not a reign at all, in my opinion. For me, it'd kind of be a waste of him right now at 31 to kind of have a belt for a month and a half, and then get it, drop it to somebody else. Be nice to have him have a long reign with it, at least 100+ odd day reign with it. That's just kind of how I see it. As good on him though, as he gets his second title match. It being against Okada again though, it kind of would have been nice to see him against somebody else. But obviously it was going to be good to very good, and I think it was a good match. A post-match video of Chris Jericho plays, and he challenges Okada at Dominion. Kind of wish Jericho's match would be against Tanahashi instead of Okada in a title match. Weird how his last match was losing the IC title match at Wrestle Kingdom against Naito to now Dominion at IWGP Heavyweight title match against Okada. On paper, though, let's keep this straight, though. On paper, it sounds very interesting to say the least. It's just with how he's been booked, from losing a title, not being seen, and everyone's like, well, he's now in AEW, so he's never going to get booked again. So now it's like, holy shit, out of nowhere, and he's getting a title shot. Obviously, he's not going to win, so there's that. But I think on paper, there should be a lot of people for that building. Of course, it is Dominion, it's a big ass show, so there's going to be a lot of people no matter what's the main event. But I think the crowd is going to be interesting to see, really a pro Okada crowd that really hasn't been done for Okada. A lot of his title defenses he's had over the years with his IWGP title reigns. So that's going to be nice for him to at least have. So that will do it for the week-old mini review. Sorry for such the long delay with the technical difficulties and whatnot, but the Best of Super Junior is around the corner. And for the rest of May, all the live shows for the first time ever for the Best of Super Junior tour. I can't wait. It's going to be a hell of a tour. A lot of top talent. I love the juniors, of course. The backbone of New Japan for so many years. And now, with everybody, talking about New Japan for the past really decade, it's good to see them having a nice tour where every show is live and it's going to matter a lot more and the cameras are going to be shot perfectly. It's going to be great. It's going to have a big feel moment, and I will upload my preview of that tour tomorrow. So that will a little something for the future as well. So that will do it, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow for the Best Super Juniors preview. Take care.